Hey guys, it's Hot Miss Mama coming to you live from, not from North Carolina. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have a shaky camera effect because I don't have a tripod today and because I'm on location. I'm on location at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. And as you can see from the double stroller behind me and the beads of sweat that are dripping all down me, it's like 100 degrees here. So hot and so humid. Hey Mary! It's so hot and so humid, and like today was supposed to be a rain day, so I thought it was gonna be cooler and everything. Not so much. So my husband is with my son and they are going on roller coasters because he's old enough and big enough now. Hey Hillbilly! And my daughter is with a friend of mine who just happens to be here at the same time that I am. So we're at Busch Gardens. I know it doesn't look very beautiful from where I'm sitting right now because I'm kind of hiding with the stroller while parents take the children's. So this might be a shorter broadcast today because I'm gonna get dragged onto another roller coaster because my son's old enough now. Hey Heather, my son's old enough now to like go on the big rides, which is kind of a blessing and a curse because now we have more variety. But my daughter's not big enough to go on any of that stuff yet. So like one of us has to go with her to things and the other one has to go with him to things. And that means that we're all over the park. So it's a little bit crazy. And you know, my daughter, my daughter's 3, so she doesn't, she's not gonna last as long as my son. But so we've been pumping them full of Slurpees and sugar and and Pringles, like every good mom does at Busch Gardens, right? Okay, so but let me give you a little pano. So this is kind of where I'm sitting. This is the Rhine River cruise. Like you go on a little boat ride, like a peaceful, calming little boat ride. So my friend Melissa's taking the kids there while I sit on the stairs because I can't get the stroller down these stairs. But that's okay because have drinks will travel. This is my daughter's water bottle from school. There's not water in it. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody. I know I'm not the only person that's probably smelled an alcohol to this park. Whoa, almost spilled it down the stairs. Because it's a Busch Gardens, so they have Anheuser-Busch liquor licensing, so they serve alcohol at this park. Not that I could afford it, because it's like $12 for a glass of wine, so I wasn't about to do that. That's just madness. Gotta hydrate, people. Gotta hydrate. I'm a good example for the mothers of all that are here in Busch Gardens. Hey, Hillbilly. Okay, so I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I don't know how I'm gonna hold the camera in one hand and open up this bag of gummy bears. I'm gonna break my teeth. All right, I might have to put you down on my knees. I'm gonna put you down on my knees. Sorry guys, this is so unprofessional. You're gonna look at my nose now? I gotta open up the bag. I was not prepared for this. Because I was hoping that my husband would be here to assist. Oh man, I ripped open the bag and there's gummies everywhere. It's like casualty. See, look. Gummies, gummy bear casualties. Okay, so my scariest memories of gummies is I remember when I was a kid, I ate like a whole bag of gummies. They were like Coca-Cola gummies, like they were cola flavored gummies, and I like threw up all over the place. Haven't had that experience with these kind of gummies, but maybe tonight's the night. Okay, so do you prefer gummy bears or gummy worms? And do you have a brand preference? Haribo is my favorite, but my husband doesn't love me enough to give me Haribo. He gave me Walmart brand because they're 99 cents for the pack. And I just stuffed a handful of them in my mouth. I'm tasting it with the white wine. I think I said to taste it like a Chenin Blanc or a sweeter white. You can probably even do it with Moscato. I bet you this would be really good with Moscato. Or a sparkling, but I couldn't get a sparkling wine into the park, so I think this might be a Chenin Blanc Moscato mix. I can't remember what I poured into this bottle this morning, but I will tell you it is delightful. If you guys don't already know, I have a trick where you can take gummy bears, and they're like this size, right? They're tiny. You can take these gummy bears and you can like put them in a Tupperware and like cover them in flavored vodka, flavored rum, like a mango or a pineapple or something like that, and you just put them in your fridge and let them soak like that for like a day or two, and they bone up like a sponge, and then you eat them. It's like amazing. It takes like a day or two, and you can keep them for like weeks. So when you're having a bad moment, kids, just go get your mommy gummies. Giddy up and gummy up. I will say that can you taste a real difference from gummy bear to gummy bear? Like, what's your favorite gummy bear flavor? Hillary, Heather, what's your favorite gummy bear flavor? I think my favorite flavor is the white one. I don't know, is it supposed to be pineapple or something? I think the white one is my favorite. I've never been one of those that needs to have the red ones. And do they really taste that much different? Does one really taste that much different than another? Oh, Hillary, what's your favorite gummy bear flavor? Are you like a red? Is that cherry? Orange? Green is lime, I'm assuming. Yellow is lemon. And then there's these white ones, which I think are like a mystery flavor, but I think they're tropically pineapple. The white ones are my favorite. So, Busch Gardens. We're in Williamsburg, Virginia. It's like a 2-hour drive from our house in North Carolina. We have season passes here, but we've been spending so much time at the beach that we haven't been able to spend a whole lot of time here. Have you guys ever been to Busch Gardens? Because there's a Busch Gardens in Tampa, and there's a Busch Gardens here. And which do you like better? Do you like Busch Gardens? Disney World? Any of the SeaWorlds, any of the SeaWorld parks are technically like a Busch Gardens park. So, are you a SeaWorld person or are you a Busch Gardens person? They also have water parks. So at this particular location, they have both like the theme park with like, you know, the Clydesdales and the nature preserve and all that kind of stuff. And as well, they have a nearby water slide park. And if your kids are 5 and under, they qualify for a preschool pass. So they're free the whole summer at both parks. And you just have to register them online. But now my son, this is the first year, he's 6, so he has to have his own pass now. But my daughter's still under the age that she's still free. And then for parents, it's like $70 every time you come into the park. But you can buy like a summer pass, which is $79, which is like $9 more. And it gets you both parks all summer. So if you guys don't already know that, that's a good tip for you to like. I don't know if they do it at the other Busch Gardens in Tampa, but it's a pretty cool deal here in Williamsburg. So that's why we have passes, because kids are usually pretty well free, and you can bring in your own food and stuff and stuff. And our favorite part about it is that you get these cups. They're like souvenir cups. You pay like $12 for these souvenir cups with these tall ones. You can't see them there, but they're on my stroller here. You pay $12 for them, and they're refillable all day long for free. And you can use them all season long. You're supposed to pay like 99 cents every time you fill up after the day you buy them, but nobody ever checks. So like basically you can like drink their drinks for free all season long. And they have slushies, like all the different kinds of ices and slushies, and they have like all your sodas and stuff like that with like the fountains where you can like choose the different flavors. And it's pretty awesome. And so we usually get 2, one for the kids and one for mommy and daddy, because sometimes, I don't know how it happens, but sometimes this stuff gets inside ours and it makes you all loopy. It kind of tastes like vodka, right? So like mommies and daddies, when you want it, you can get the pina colada flavored slushy. And sometimes rum just finds its way into your slushy. I'm telling you, right? We love Busch Gardens. So I have a mouthful of gummies, 3 different flavors. And what if it matters when you taste the wine? If the wine tastes different with the different flavors. My husband's looking at me and my son with their arms up in the air. They might already be on the boat. Because my husband and son insisted on going on a roller coaster while the rest of us went on a boat. I think they may have missed the boat. And now they're... My husband's giving me this look. I think they're already on the boat. Here's, I have some gummy bears. Yep, you think they're on the boat cruise? Go with Daddy. We'll call you. Just have a gummy bear. Here, have 2. Have another one. All right, I love you, gummies. Love you, bye. Gummies are magic. Our cruise boat already left. How are your weeks, you guys? Hillary, how was your week? It's good? I gotta tell you, I kind of wish that I could do this tasting with the, there it goes, see, he's got the cup, see? He's got the cup of which, see, she's walking down the thing, she's got one of those green cups in her hand. Those are the cups I'm talking about. Serious good stuff. They're plastic, reusable all season long. So, I forgot where I was going with this. So, yeah, I'm hotter than balls right here, like to the window, to the wall, just sweat drop down, my balls hot right now. I'm kind of sad and bummed, like I said, that I don't have champagne to taste with this, because I think champagne would be nice. Like the bubbles would nicely cut the gummy bear like sweetness. But I really do love like this blend that I made, custom blend by the Lucerto Vineyard of Moscato, a white Moscato, and a I think it's a Chenin Blanc. Could be a Pinot Grigio. I don't know, y'all. It's good, but I bet you champagne would be really tasty too. I gotta tell you, like this whole day, we haven't had anything to eat besides sugary stuff. So like, I have some sandwiches and some Pringles. I don't know, at some point I'm gonna need to cut all the sugar with something. I don't know. But how are your weeks, you guys? Like, summer is like almost over. Does that bum you out? Completely bums me out. Like I'm thinking, oh my gosh, like I haven't bought a single school supply. And like my kids have to get new uniforms this year because the uniform code has changed. And they're fancy schmancy uniforms with like ties and jackets and belts and stuff. So I have to go get them fitted, and I have to order like $100 uniforms for my kids, in addition to their everyday wear uniforms, and then all of their supplies. And then there's orientations. We don't even know who our teacher is yet. We're literally going to school on August 15th, and we still don't even have our teacher assignments yet. Not like it matters, not like I have any kind of, I can't change that, but it'd be nice to know, right? I think it's, my son's been tutoring this summer. He's been doing tutoring to like make sure that he stays on course, so that, because they say the kids like completely forget a boatload of stuff in the summer. So they just wanted to have him in tutoring through the summer so that he continues to like progress instead of like having to come back in the fall and be behind. So he's been in summer, and so like his tutor's like, yeah, we're going to continue tutoring throughout the fall, but like, can you tell us who your teacher is so that we can make arrangements? Because they can actually come to our school and hold tutoring sessions during class hours. Whoop, whoop, how awesome is that? And then what else? We're preparing right now for not only the new uniforms, new teachers, new schools, school supplies. Then in addition to that, we have to register for all the fall sports, right? Like my son's got to be registered for soccer and gymnastics, and my daughter's got to be registered for gymnastics, and now she's old enough to do dance. You know, we're paying a boatload of money for my daughter to wear a pretty costume and prance around a stage. She's 3. She's 3. Like, it's 3. Like, at what age is it really appropriate to get your kid into ballet? Because, like, are they really going to retain anything? Like, does it really mean anything to them at age 3? I probably was, I don't remember how old I was when I started. I was probably 5 when I started. Katie, I wish you were here. My friend Katie Swanson Penley, she and I met in ballet class when we were babies. And she's like my BFF forever. She's like tight. Me and her are tight. And like we've been together since we were little ones in ballet class. But I think we were probably like 5. But like, yeah, they start them here now at like 2 and 3 years old. So yeah, we're paying a ton of money for tap shoes and leotards for our kids to prance around, and do they really need it at that age? That's what I almost fed a gummy bear casually. Okay, so hear that music? Butterdum, 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 bum, 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 bum. Can you tell I'm in like German land right now? We're in German land right now. That's the cool thing about Busch Gardens at this particular park. It's like a whole bunch, it's almost like a modified Epcot. Because there's a whole bunch of different lands. There's like France and England, and Germany and Italy. It's pretty cool. So you kind of like walk from land to land, and they have different food in every land. And they actually even did like, they have a wine festival and a beer festival where they actually like have wines of all those different countries, and kind of like Epcot's food festival. They have like wines and foods from all these different countries in the summer, and at the different, you know, locations. It's pretty kind of cool. And then they have all sorts of really good shows. They have like Irish, you know, step dancing, and they've got the Beatles invasion, and they've got This year they've got this like light show thing that was like on America's Got Talent. And they, they've always got the German dancers and the beer house. The beer house. I love any house that starts with beer. Just saying. Yeah, so like they've got a ton of like shows that you can go to. And then they've got a ton of like, you can ride the train or you can ride the sky ride. See the sky ride that's just going right there? You can kind of see it right now. See it going up there? You can ride the sky rides, or you can ride the trains, or you can ride the boats. For those that are not like huge roller coaster fans, or kids that are too tiny that are too scared of some of these rides. And then they have like Elmo Land and like Sesame Street Land, where like the middles can go, right? Like, so you've got like these basic rides where like they're fun for the whole family that don't like dig rides, and they've got shows for those that don't dig rides, and they've got like culture and beer and wine and stuff like that. And then they've got like the middle of the, like the young kids, they've got like a little mini like splash pad, and they've got Elmo Land and Sesame Street, and all the characters come and stuff. And then they've got like rides for the like next tier, which are like, you know, bumper cars and the little boats and stuff like that. And then they kind of go up into the like the next tier, which is like some of the little mini roller coasters. And then there's the like, oh my God, you're gonna throw up, you're gonna die, drop 5,000 feet from the sky roller coaster rides. And my son is like now tall enough to go on all of those like death-defying rides, and he's so excited to go on all of them. But like I can't do that with my daughter because she's too little, and she's now running up the stairs because apparently the boat ride is over. So I think that I'm gonna have to cut this short, unfortunately, because I'm on mommy duty now, as I've inhaled half a bag of gummy bears. Like I said, my favorite flavor is the clear white ones, I think, because of their pineapple. But truth be told, take a handful, take a swig. Take a handful, take a swig, does the job right quick. And I would highly recommend a blend of like Pinot Grigio and Moscato. I would love to hear your thoughts. I would love for someone out there in Facebook land to try gummies and champagne, because I would love to see how that paired. I couldn't bring a bubbly in here. It would have literally completely lost all of his fizz before I got here. But I will say, I'm gonna flip the camera so that you can see you know who's here with me? My BFF, like Melissa, who comes to all these tastings with me. But she's pulling mommy duty, and she's watching all the kids for us right now. So I'm gonna try to flip the camera. See, that's my daughter at the bottom of the stairs. I don't know what she thinks she's doing. No. And then Melissa's out over there. This is Melissa, that's her right there. Melissa's right there with her kids. There's a bunch of people that are walking in front of us. But like Melissa took all three of her kids and my daughter out on the boat ride, while my son and my husband are on like the death-defying roller coasters, and I'm sitting here drinking and eating gummy bears, which I'm probably now going to have to share with the children, which I'm not very happy about. But anyways, it's pretty awesome. Melissa's like awesome. I aspire to be Melissa because she's the kind of mom that I want to be. She doesn't sweat anything, and she like rolls with every punch, and she gets punched in the face a lot. She rolls with it all. She raises these three kids. They're well-behaved and beautiful children. They're respectful, and you know, they're crazy too. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, they're crazy kids, just like Enzo stuff. But like, she doesn't sweat the small stuff. Like, she's like, you know what? I just gave up. She's the mother that looked at me and said, you know what? I'm like, how do you do it? How do you deal with this when your kids are running all over the restaurant and you're like losing your mind? She's like, I just give up. Because she knows that it's futile to fight it. She's like, just let them kids be kids and don't be a helicopter. And she's awesome. And like, I'm gonna show you guys pictures. I'm gonna post them. She was literally like, she has that tiny little stroller that my daughter's pushing right there. She has three kids in that tiny umbrella stroller, and she's been pushing her kids around, and she'd have like one of them on her shoulders, one of them she's holding their hand, and the other one she's pushing the stroller, and she's like happy as a clam. And she's totally cool about all this. And she's like, whatever, you know what, and she's so laid back, and she's so fun, and she knows that she's a mess. And she's the one who like eats her kids' popsicles, she's like, she totally enjoys and doesn't stress over being a mom. I mean, there's moments where you're like flipping your schnizzle, but she's just like, you know what, roll with the punches. She's amazing. And I love the fact that I aspire to be her. She's amazing. And she's here with me, my kids, and she's being amazing and helping me out. But normally she's drinking with me, but no, she's being the responsible one tonight. So see her way down there? That's her right there. And that's my daughter and her three kids. Like, I'll have to show you the post of her like literally pushing one kid in a stroller, holding the other one's hand. How you doing, sir? And like one on her shoulders, and not a little one on her shoulders either. Like probably an 80 to 90 pound on her shoulders. She's amazing. She's amazing. I love her. I aspire to be her. So on that note, I'm sure, and I could know that she would love to have this bag of gummy bears and drink some wine with me, but she doesn't have a DD. So, and that's my daughter trying to push a stroller up the stairs. So that's probably my cue. But to all you mothers that are out there, fussing and struggling, it's Friday. Get yourself a 99-cent bag of gummy bears and whatever wine you can find in your cabinet or in your... My daughter's really pulling the stroller up a big... Like look at this. Oh, you can't see. Wait, never mind. Can you see that she's going to try to hike it up that? It's probably my cue to go. It's going to be pizza night in the hotel room. My kids went to bed last night at like 11 o'clock at night and got up at 7 o'clock this morning. So, oh, look at that. The stroller's going to go rolling down the stairs. And, of course, there's Melissa to save the day. She's awesome. She's awesome people. So, on that note, I have to go and be responsible and keep sweating like a mother. Like, all I want to do is, like, jump in a swimming pool right now. I don't even care. Like, just drench me because, you know what's going to help? Wine and gummy bears. They're really good. Like, this was a fun tasting. I just wish that I could have done the champagne. So if there's anybody out there, do the champagne and put comments in here as to how you felt the champagne went with the gummies. Because I really enjoyed my combination. And I know from history that I love the combination of, like, the soaking the gummy bears in liquor. But I've never done it with champagne. I bet you it'd be really tasty, especially really cold. Right now, anything really cold would probably be good. So thank you for looking at my nose for the last 30 minutes. Sorry, I'm going to cut this one short, but verdict, gummy bears, super yums. You know, you can soak the gummy bears in vodka and rum. Like I said, I wonder if you could soak them in wine. You can make gummy bears out of wine. I know that. And I'll put the recipe in here because that was a Pinterest thing that I found. I've never done it before, but I'll put that in here. You can like make gummy bear. It's probably just like wine and some sort of powdered clear gelatin. I don't know, but I will put the recipe in here once this gets finished and goes live and all that fun stuff. So thank you all for joining me tonight. Love you to pieces. Get yourself some gummies. They are gluten-free. They're fat-free. They're not sugar-free, but they're fat-free. So they've got that going for you. And they're gluten-free, so that means they got to be healthy. Some wines and champagne. Someone do the champagne. All right, gotta go. My kid's about ready to jump in this river. I love you much. Thanks for joining. And we will revisit wine tasting again next week. Not sure what I'm going to do next week. What do you guys want to do next week? I was thinking like we do sweet and salty. I don't know. What do you want to do next week? I was thinking maybe, I know that sounds crazy, but I was thinking like pork rinds and like beef jerky. I know that sounds crazy, but it sounds kind of good. One of my friends is like super into liverwurst. That's such a throwback from my childhood, liverwurst. She's like, oh, you have to have a liverwurst and pickle sandwich. I was like, ooh, that sounds divine. So I think I might do beef jerky and pork rinds? I don't know. What else? Someone throw me a challenge. Throw me a challenge as to what you would want to pair with wines next week, and we'll do that on Friday. Thanks for joining. I love you much. Have a fabulous weekend. Stay cool. And gummy on, right? Giddy up, gummy up. Love you much. Have a great weekend, guys. Bye.